The Rookie has never hesitated to eliminate cherished characters. Jackson West, Titus Macon Jr., and Captain Zoe Anderson, Mercedes Mason, were sadly slain in the line of duty, and Talia Bishop, Afton Williamson, left after Season 1. However, I never felt comfortable with one character's departure. Beginning in Season 4, Officer Aaron Thorson, True Valentino, was a fantastic addition to the Mid-Wilshire precinct. However, he was written out before to the Season 7 opener with a cliched farewell. Fortunately, the Rookie is making amends by bringing Aaron back in Episode 5, although his return only serves to highlight why he shouldn't have left in the first place. Aaron Thorson returns for an incident in The Rookie. Aaron Thorson, True Valentino, in uniform in The Rookie. The episode begins with Nathan Fillion's character John Nolan being beaten up in a dark warehouse. The action shifts back to 12 hours earlier without providing any additional explanation. Aaron shocks everyone by announcing that he would be joining the Monica Stevens, Bridget Reagan, task group under Lieutenant Wade Gray, Richard T. Jones. At the station, FBI agent Matthew Garza, played by Felix Solis, and his niece Elena Flores, played by Michelle Natalie Nunez, are briefing everyone about a complex operation. The group's job is to intercept a $1 million phone network that criminals use to exchange messages. Aaron will become friends with a heroin trafficker he met while both of them were confined years ago. The FBI and our police have the idea to isolate the phone network in order to listen in on the enemy's conversations after Aaron successfully tips off the criminal. This would be a useful tool for law enforcement as it would allow them to overhear when criminals are discussing their operations. According to Nolan, the telephone network servers are situated beneath the LA River in a tunnel. When the squad arrives, we can see that this is where the episode began. He requests for a place on the team. The traffickers' goons and our crew engage in a fast-paced, fierce struggle. Naturally, there are many explosions and gunfights to satisfy our adrenaline-seeking minds. Despite Nolan's severe beating, the gang manages to emerge triumphant. Although it's thrilling that Aaron's police work led to a successful operation, we then show Monica telling someone over the phone that she's going rogue. Now she has alerted the thieves to the infiltration of their phone system. Aaron's enthusiasm makes this episode a lot of fun, but now that we know Monica is using her old techniques again, it devolves into dismal terrain. Furthermore, it defies logic that they would have initially involved Monica in the specifics of this operation. She has repeatedly shown herself to be unreliable. The Rookie, Aaron Thorson, True Valentino, in uniform. Associated. Why does Aaron Thorson no longer appear in The Rookie? What happened to True Valentino? Season 3, Episode 5 of The Rookie illustrates the perils of office romance. In The Rookie Season 8 Episode 5, Lucy looks down on a wounded police officer. ABC provided the image. Our police officers are occupied with a second inquiry after being dispatched to an abandoned warehouse where 2 officers were shot. They blame Salvador Arroyo, a CI, for the crime. However, Lucy Chin, played by Melissa O'Neill, does some amazing investigative work and discovers that the cops' accounts don't fit the layout of the crime scene. Arroyo is confronted, at his mother's burial no less. His motorcycle friends show up as backup. Nyla Harper, Mikia Cox, and Angela Lopez, Alyssa Diaz, learn during a later interrogation that Arroyo was not involved in the shooting. They do receive an intriguing tip from Arroyo. The male cop has a history of developing romantic feelings for his rookies. In the end, the crew works together to discover that the 2 police officers actually shot each other over a failed romantic altercation. I'm not sure if we should infer a deeper meaning from the scenario, which makes it an intriguing plot. The creators of The Rookie might be attempting to hint at Chinford or other couples on the program. Perhaps cooperating could have disastrous results. However, it's also possible that they were merely trying to write a story with a humorous twist, where the ostensibly good police officers are the ones causing difficulty rather than the crooks. Several characters struggle with conflicts in The Rookie. This week's episode has a number of side stories that don't truly advance the main. Especially now that Wesley Evers, Shawn Ashmore, is running for DA, Angela worries excessively about her lackluster clothing. He also finds it difficult to write a campaign speech, and while it's good to have Nyla's husband James Murray, R.J. Smith, reappear to assist Wesley, their disagreement over what to include in the speech isn't that interesting. Next, Nyla is having a pointless argument because her daughter's videos are making her a Clip Talk celebrity. I don't really see the purpose of following Nyla as a mother rather than as a fierce police officer, and it's addressed pretty fast. The ongoing dispute between Nolan and Bailey Noon, Jenna Dewan, around her wish to go to Washington, D.C., is the tension that I did find fascinating. She begs him to look into the possibility of working for the FBI in Washington, D.C., but Garza promptly tells Nolan that the age requirement to join the FBI is 35. After asserting that he is not moving, Nolan puts himself in a difficult position by saying that Bailey has a pathological need for movement. Bailey jokes back that she was unaware that their marriage was in danger, despite his insistence that he is only attempting to rescue it. Bailey is kind of steamrolling beyond what Nolan wants in this scenario, despite the harshness of Nolan's statements. With these two, there's undoubtedly trouble in paradise, and I'm forward to watch how it develops throughout the remainder of the season.